Hey there, welcome to day 7 of playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. Right now we're at 1085 and I'm going to switch it up today and try to play a 10-minute game. Normally I play 15. So let's go ahead and just hop into one here. Okay, we're up against an 1100. So I definitely need to play quicker than what I'm used to. Because with the 15 plus 10 games, let me see. So what's the best move here? I know if I go here, I can't go here and then here because he has that square covered. Go here, here. Yeah, that square's covered no matter what. So I think I need to just cover with the queen. Let's just do that. But yeah, with 15 you also have the 10-second increment, which makes a huge difference on every move you play. And so yeah, here I'm not gonna have that. So I'm gonna need to play pretty quickly. Let's just put our bishop here. Maybe take that. Probably go ahead and castle. And let's develop our knight. If he takes, I'll take with the knight so I don't lose control of this pawn. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and push this pawn. And maybe push this. Let's put the rook here first. He's playing pretty quickly. Just, yeah, probably just take this. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, and I just hung the rook. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to playing this quick. Um, just push this. We have two defenders on the square. Oh yeah, I can just take this pawn. Which I probably should have done that before. Check this. Get in here. Let's just bring the rook forward maybe. Maybe, oh. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that pawn. Oops again. Okay, well this is protected. Just make space there. I think I can just push this because this is pinned if he takes here. For now, that's covered. Oh wait, no, no. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good because this has covered it. He can't take like that. Let's maybe go here and I still have the pin. Or I could go... I don't know, let's just drop the bishop back for now. Threaten this pawn. Oh, I did just blunder this one because that's not covered. Just centralize this. Get everything connected. I can't go there. Wait, I can just take this, right? Because... Oh, wait. Never mind, I can't. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm definitely not winning this game. Maybe I'll go back to 15, but I think I kind of would like to get better with 10-minute games without having an increment. Let's see, should I just resign this one and play another? Probably. Just see if there's anything else worth doing. Take. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. So let's just resign this one. Quick game there. Back down to 1077 again, which is a number that I keep ending up at. And let's try another one, another 10-minute game. 1072, so he's about the same rating. Play the Caro-Kann here. He takes. Let's go for that. Maybe, yeah, I can just connect this for now. And I'll just trade that. Okay. And let's... I want to cover this square from the knight. So I push this. Maybe let's develop this knight first. Or maybe the bishop first. Yeah, let's just get the bishop out. I don't need to take that. Let's develop the knight now. I could also pin this. Let's just develop the knight here. He wants to take that. Just take it back. And castle. Okay. Maybe you come here to threaten that. Actually, I mean, that's a fork, so... It's a fork, but I just would leave this hanging if I played it right away. If I take here, it's no longer a fork because his queen will guard the pawn on d4. We can push this. And maybe let's just move our bishop out to here first. And the knight to the rook. And I might just trade that off. Because then I will be able to get that fork on the pawn. Actually, no, I won't because he'll take with that one. So let's just take the bishop back to here, actually. And let's bring our knight. I can't bring that out there yet. Let's threaten his... Can't go there. He's playing his moves very quickly. Let's just push this pawn and just try to open this up. Maybe threaten that pawn. And then that can... Yeah, I think I can just take this. So is he gonna try to come over here? I can just kick him out if he does that. He can go here if he pins the pawn there. Let's just take this first. Threaten the knight. Okay, so he pins that pawn. The queen is the only protector of this knight. Let's kick this rook away. Actually, should I go here? I can take that. I can just take, then I can go here with a fork. Okay. That's interesting. And then he'll probably come down to here after all this is protected. Okay, I mean, if I go back, wait, if I go back and then this is covered, so it should be okay for now. Okay, now he's threatening. So that's covered, but if he comes here, that's a problem. So let's just bring the queen out and threaten the bishop and cover those squares. Right? Or actually, I could fork again, but then he has that right away, so that doesn't quite work. So yeah, let's just go here. And then, wait, I can just take this, right? Because his checks are still covered. Okay. Just go back again. And then I have this fork again. Okay, just take first and take there. Wait, he didn't even take the knight back. Not sure why. Okay, now he resigns, yeah. That was hopeless for him at that point. Oh, I didn't check the game review on the first game, actually. But I kind of was just blundering, so I don't know if there was that much to really evaluate there. But I just realized I didn't actually check that. So let's take a look at this game review real quick, because this was also a pretty straightforward game, I think. If it wants to load here. Just says analyzing. So we're back to 1085 again. So I've just been constantly like bouncing between 1077, 1085. Those numbers I've hit several times now. I went up to 1092. That was my highest rating. So we're just teetering closer to 1100. I really want to see the game review, but it's not loading here. Let me refresh the page. Game review. Okay. Well, I just realized I was on the game review screen the whole time anyway, instead of the main screen, which is this. Oh well. Oh, my accuracy was really good this game. It's 95.8. My game rating is 1850. His was 1700. So I basically, okay. I didn't expect I did this good. I mean, it was a quick game, but I had no mistakes, no inaccuracies, no misses, no blunders. 15 best moves, 4 excellent moves, and then a couple good moves, and 1 great move. And the graph was really steady, just steady drop here. So I like that. And let's go through the moves. Okay, this is all standard. Just trade that off, and that was the best move. And then that was one of the defenders of this pawn. So it's like, I think that's one of the ideas of the Carl Khan, is that you try to get rid of that knight and then you can load up on attackers on this pawn, which I don't think I really followed that plan so much this game, but it didn't really matter. Yeah, he trades that. That was best. It wanted me to go ahead and trade, but I didn't feel like doing that because I wanted to try to end up getting this fork, but I didn't get it in the end because he was able to push these pawns over here pretty far and the fork no longer works. But that's the reason I didn't want to trade right away. And it kind of activates his queen a little bit more. And I always hear a lot of the chess educational channels tend to say that to take is a mistake, which obviously isn't always true, but normally if you don't have a good reason to take, then you don't do it. And I didn't really see a good reason to take here. Okay, it liked that as well. That was kind of just a random, I mean, it made more sense. I can't go here, I can't go here. And I didn't want to maintain this pressure where my queen was the only defender of the bishop, so I came back and that was the best move. That was the best move as well. Interesting. That was kind of just like a random move. I just figured, I mean, it wasn't totally random, but I figured let's try to create this double attack here, threaten that pawn. I didn't think it was anything too special, but the engine really likes that. That was a mistake by him. Then I was able to win the pawn. And then his rook really got kind of stuck over here. It couldn't do very much. And then he allowed for this fork. Yeah, take, and then fork. And that worked out perfectly. And then he started just going for these kind of random checks. I don't think he really had a great threat there. This was not the best. Oh, I guess just blocking off the bishop is the way to go. But I don't know. I didn't want any checks here. I guess I could have come up after the check to block with the queen. If he came here, then I block. But normally when they have like that tempo on you and they're checking you, it's a little bit more scary. Yeah, he just gave the pawn up there. Then I had that additional knight fork, and at this point, it was over, and he just resigned. So, yeah, that's one of the higher accuracies I've ever played with, at least for a game that lasted like somewhat long. It didn't go to the end game quite, but yeah, 95.8 is definitely one of my best games in terms just of the accuracy. So I'm going to be happy with that one, and we're back to where I started today, 1085. Um, let's go ahead and just do one more game and see what happens. And I'll go back to the regular main screen here. All right, we have another 1082, so about the same rating as me. And we have black again, so we're playing the Caro-Kann. Okay, interesting. I don't know, that one's a little unusual. I don't see this so often. But it does prevent me from getting my bishop out. I could go knight here and get my bishop out. Or I could just take first. Take, take. Still can't get my bishop out. Let's just keep this open and develop other pieces. Maybe even push this first. Let's just do that, because I know that's a common move for the Caro-Kann, and I don't know what else to do here. And I could kick this bishop away, and he'll just have to go back. Normally I would take here, but that seems better in this situation. And I need to add I need to get another defender for this pawn. So let's bring, I'm gonna go queen. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and develop this. Just finally be able to get the bishop out. Let's just do that first. Secure the bishop out. He moves the knight into here. This is covered. Well, let's just trade that. And then maybe go for that. Or just connect this. See if there's anything else and go here. Yeah, let's just open this up, start letting pieces come out. Okay, let's kick the knight away, or do I want to, I mean, obviously we're not going to allow this, which would be checkmate. I could go here, but I can't hop the knight into there or there, so it's kind of stuck on the rim if I go to h6. So I'll probably either do this, or I'll just push the pawn. I like pushing the pawn because I want to kick this knight out. It does weaken the e6 square. But other than that, it should be okay. Kick him out. Okay, but if I go here, queen's under threat, knight's under threat. Where does he go after that? He can't go here, he can't go here. I don't think he has a great follow-up. Does he? Doesn't seem like he does. Okay, he just sacks that. And then, oh, okay, yeah, never mind. He does have a good follow-up because this is pinned. I didn't catch that. So I'm using up too much time as well. We can get rid of the pin, that would be nice. I could go here, then there's no pin. At least. But then he has discovered attack. Can do something there, which I don't like. Let's just go here. Oh wait, actually that's really bad because that's a double attack. So this is not looking great either way. Let's just go here. I need to play something. If he goes like that, double attack. No, I can't block here. Yeah, that's a problem. I can't go there. Oh wait, no, if he does that, yeah, no, I can't do that. Shit. Yeah, I think, I mean, he's attacking the rook anyway here, so I think I just have to sacrifice the rook for this, which is pretty ugly. Then I just come into here. Now he can take this pawn. Yeah. This one's protected. Now maybe I can create an attack of my own. I don't know. Let's go. Let's develop the knight with tempo. Wait. Oh, yeah, that one was hanging. I played like a really good game last game, but not so much right now. Let's. Maybe let's just go here and try to trade. Actually, I don't really want to trade the queens. This knight's pin, and my light square bishop is gone, so I can't make very many threats. Not a lot I can do. And if I check, then he just blocks with one of these and gets development. I think I might need to just do this to just try to trade, because this queen is just causing too many problems for me. He doesn't want to trade. All right, probably just take this pawn now. Yeah, let's just play it. He has way more time than I do. All right, now his bishop can't move, so that's good. Uh, let's go here. Threaten both of these. Oh, I am giving up the. Yeah, no, I'm not giving up the pawn. Never mind. This knight is the one covering. So double attacking this. If he pushes it, I can take. Probably can do this. Game's not like completely over, but it's definitely looking pretty difficult here. Interesting square. Well, I can still just go for this, right? Um, let's see. Can't go here. Probably just go here. So covering those two. Um, probably just go here. If he takes, yeah, I can't do that. Let's just drop back here. Threaten the queen again. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna blunder something. I'm still not used to playing 10 minutes. I'm used to getting so much time from those increments on the 15-minute games. But some of those games they ended up being like 40 minutes long, and it's just kind of a little too much. But I might still stick with it. I'm not sure yet. Uh, it's just like that's protected. Let's just try to trade here again or something. Maybe be able to bring the knight in here. The bishop needs to develop, but it can't with the queen watching this square. And I only have a minute 43 on my clock. That's covered. We can go here or here. Here or here. Can't go here. I can develop my rook with tempo on the queen if he goes to one of those squares. This pawn's covered. Okay, yeah, I think I can just develop because the knight watches that. And I really need to develop. Do I want to go here? I can just develop his bishop. And I would be able to take this. So that is like a fork. Let's just do it. I just gotta play stuff quick. I gotta play it like a bullet game now. Okay. Just take this. Actually, let's just go here. No, take this first. Yeah. Slide over here. Oh no, I guess that was a fork. Yeah, that was a fork. Oh, he didn't go for that. He's just threatening this, but I'll just hop away for now because I still have two defenders here. Just block that. And I go back to defending this pawn. Well, yeah. Let's just take like that. Play moves quickly. I basically just have to hope for like a knight fork or something. Might check. If he does, I think I'll slide out of the file, out of the E file, instead of blocking. I don't want to trade everything. Let's just take the bishop and just go here. Oh yeah, he can't check here because the knight almost traps that, but it's not on the right square. Let's just move the king over. Go there. Go here, check. There might be something good here, but I don't really have any time. Just drop back to here. Yeah, I think it's with 8 seconds. I don't think there's much I can do, but we're still gonna try. Just go here, take. Uh, that doesn't. Yeah, trying to figure out a discovered attack on the rook, but didn't have time. Okay, so yeah, these 10-minute games are a little bit rough so far. I mean, I played three, I lost two, and I won one. And I'm back once again to 1077. It's probably the elo that I've hit like the most times. Let's It's not loading. Let's refresh and try to get to the game review here. Just take a look at probably a lot worse than last game. Ooh, yeah. Pretty bad accuracy by both of us. Wow. Yeah, the game rating is absolutely terrible. He's 650 and I'm 600. I didn't know it was that bad. And yeah, 61.9 for him accuracy and 60.2 for me. Definitely one of the lower games. Let's go through the moves real quick. And I had um, two blunders, two misses. He had four misses. We both had four mistakes. We both had 8 inaccuracies. And here we go. All right, so that was already an inaccuracy. Yeah, this bishop d3 move threw me off a bit because I just don't really know what you're supposed to do in response to that. So it wanted me to just take. It just seemed like it's giving him a lot of development just to bring the bishop out by taking like that. But I guess it is the best. That was a miss. Oh, because at that point the pawn was just hanging. Whoa, why did I not see that? Because my whole idea was pushing the bishop back to weaken the defense of this pawn, but then I didn't actually take it. Oh yeah, and then he had... Yeah, okay, I see why the accuracy is so bad. We both were missing um, just free material here. That was a mistake. It wants to develop here. That was a miss. It still wants him to trade this bishop off. And castle. Or not bishop, I meant pawn. That was a blunder because of that check, which I wasn't seeing. I guess that's why they say not to push the f pawn. Yeah, I missed. I thought that this was just a double attack, but I missed that the rook is pinned, or like this pawn is pinned to the rook. So I couldn't just take. But I had to anyway and just give up the rook for the knight because it was the only option. And then there's just all these hanging pawns he's able to collect, which I didn't even really have a way to defend at this point because my position was so bad. I wanted him to trade the queens off there, but he didn't. I was able to win that pawn. And his advantage is pretty large here. So really, I think it was basically just those mistakes in the early game for the most part, and then trying to recover from it, but failing to do so. And then, yeah, that was a blunder taking the pawn. I didn't see that it forks those two. And neither did he, because he played the right move, but then he didn't actually take the knight. He didn't see it was hanging. Oh, I actually am winning here? They wanted him to drop the bishop all the way back. I can't believe I got my advantage back here and I was winning. Okay, I played the best move. I'm winning. I'm like totally winning here. But I had to move the king up, or no, the bishop up to here. Now it's back to equal. Should have moved the rook over. I'm still winning. That's an inaccuracy. That was best. Oh, it wanted to just go for that check. I wasn't. I was not looking at that. He's still up 3 points of material, but I'm actually like up 4 points in the eval bar. I did not know I was actually winning here. I was just trying to survive on time, but obviously I wasn't going to because he had like 4 minutes more than me. Wow. So I could have actually come back from that. Let me see what it wanted. So this, it wants him to just sack that. If he goes here, I have this check, which is that mate? No. Oh no, that actually is mate, I think. Yeah, that's mate. Okay. So there was almost a mate there that I wasn't looking at. Let me let me see. So after he sacks this to avoid mate, now the material is almost equal again. And the knight is pinned to the rook here. And his king is pretty exposed. And then also I can, oh yeah, and I can push this pawn here. If he takes that, then I have the rook. Dang, that's actually crazy that I was this close to winning. Okay. Well, that was it after I ran out of time. And yeah, 1077 Elo once again. And this was day 7, so we're 1 week into the road playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. And I think we actually started at 1077, so I think we're back to where we started. But that's okay because we've had some good games and I think we've learned a couple things. And I'm also kind of just getting back into the groove of chess because for about a month when I was progressing a lot, I was playing every day and sometimes multiple games a day. And then I kind of flatlined when I basically just wasn't playing very much. So we're going back to playing every day and see what we can do. So I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for day 8 tomorrow. And we'll try once again to make a push for 1100. I don't know if I'll play 15-minute games or 10-minute games again because the 10 minutes are a little hard for me time-wise, but I think I can adapt to them. So we'll see. Thanks for watching.